Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. One out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder.
So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail it here 3-0. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as we begin the top of the fourth.
Albert Almora.
First delivery to him on the way. Right back at him and off his glove. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Row, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
Wilson Contreras will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Cain is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers 0. Digging in, Brock Holt. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
To first, Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In is Christian Yelich, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1. Fouled off. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Into the box, Keston Hiura. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-0 home. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Holt ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter,
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Brewers,
Bottom of the inning now. Digging in now, Omar Narvaez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So here's Avisail Garcia. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
To the plate now, Eric Sogard, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Smoke waiting on the 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the stretch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Ryan Braun will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Darvish pauses. 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Brent Suter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Hiura is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here's Albert Almora next. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Almora.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pops this one up. Hiura ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
That was a pretty good changeup in his last at bat when he hit the home run. That was a changeup away that he drilled to the opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to tip your cap. That was a great piece of hitting.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. This is line to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Giving chase is Almora, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Now in the box, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
1-1 to count. Now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Jason Kipnis.
Nico Horner is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 2, Nico Horner.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
In now, Yu Darvish. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner at third here, nobody out. Fouled away. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But as it turns out, he'll hold on at the bag. Would have been close, but with one away, that's probably the wise decision. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Bryant. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Not surprisingly, he's on the ground to the right side. And no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 6, and the play second here.
Now playing second base, number 2, Nico Horner.
ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff.
And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Now batting, catcher.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Omar Narvaez. First pitch of the at-bat.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And it's fouled away.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Ready on 0-2. Hit back up the middle to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
At the plate, Eric Sogard, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he is in there.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Hayward has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Fouled off. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The count now at 2-2. here tonight.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Garcia has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Albert Almora. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Tyrone Taylor will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
No offer at that point. It's a cold strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Tyrone Taylor becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box, Brock Holt, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Corbin Burns comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready once again, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Cain is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
So stepping in, Nico Horner. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Now the pitch. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1. Burns, a 25-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 6-0. And here's Christian Yelich now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Almora is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Keston Hiura is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Baez is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So here is Avisail Garcia as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. The catch is made, and the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Chicago posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Yu Darvish earns his first win of the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight.